And welcome back to the Eastern European DPC Division 2. I'm Harry Freak and I'm bringing you the action of cybercats versus Nemiga Gaming. For those of you just joining us, Nemiga currently leading 1-0 after a dominant performance in game number 1. What's going to be happening in the next game, we'll find out fairly soon because we do have a draft on our hands. It has started and we can see what the teams are up to. In the previous game, cybercats, they went with the Muerta and the Wisp pick. Didn't work out too well for them, though. I can't say that, oh, it's a Muerta problem. Every single little thing that happened on the map did go Nemiga's way. And ultimately, I mean, they did come to a victory. Again, we're going to be seeing a Bounty Hunter ban. I'm really looking forward to seeing more of this hero. I'm looking forward to playing him in my own games as well. So we'll see just how powerful the hero can be. What is cybercats gonna ban next? They're taking their time. Enchantress Chen, those are the ones that got removed. I guess if you have to choose, you don't want to be playing against Chen. On the other hand, though, Enchantress is something so bad is more confident on. Okay, so we'll get rid of the Enchantress. So is this a Chen? Yeah, there it is. Immediately picked up. The jungle hero is a little bit too strong now. Heroes that control units. Chen can go into the jungle. You might not need that much help as a carry in lane. Later on down the line, when the creeps get more levels, when their spells start dealing more damage, it's a problem. So I checked it. Watchers, they last for 7 seconds once you utilize them. All of them change to your side if you kill the Roche. So killing the Roche, there's a lot of thing on the line for it. But one thing I still haven't seen is when do the creeps get their level ups. So I'm gonna try to check that one for you guys, so you don't have to read the patch. You can be here with me. All of the important things are gonna go your way. Of course, the small changes, you're gonna have to get used to those on your own. Of course, user interface. Balance changes, no.
5 seconds remaining.
Major gameplay changes. The new map. Let's see, Roshan's new home, Twin Gates, also Tormentors, Watchers. Nope. Can't find it. Anyways, there's gonna be Muerta again. People in the chat were crying because of Muerta. I think the hero is pretty strong, but if you're a weaker team, you're probably gonna lose anyways. Okay, so level 2 at 15 minutes. Level 3 at 30 minutes. Okay, at 30 minutes. Okay, and that's it. And then you have the Chen shard. Increases the level of the following abilities by 1, allowing them to reach level 4. Okay, makes sense. So 15 and 30. Okay, now I know everything. Did read through those yesterday, but of course I forgot. Nemiga, they're gonna get Melreen's Timbersaw. They got the Chen. Cybercats, you're in trouble. And, well, given that the map is so much bigger, there's gonna be so many more trees on the map, meaning the Timbersaw can chase you down anywhere. Remember me saying, like, the new creep camp areas, chasing people down there, it's hard, it's easy to juke. So many places. Well, if you're a Timber, you can definitely do it quite easily. Of course, for now, you're only up against 1 strength hero, but that doesn't really change too much. Muerta, she's an intelligence lady. So, techies, cybercats, you're gonna ban out that one. Nemiga, they have no stuns currently, apart from the Chen creeps. If he gets any of the centaurs, maybe some hill trolls. Ban out the Viper and the Doom. I guess now a hero like a Viper, because of the twin gates, you have a little bit more mobility on the map. So some of the weaknesses of your hero have been taken away. Theory crafting here a little bit. It would usually be a problem of the hero if you're on one side lane that there's no way you can get anywhere else. DPs, I've seen that I use it a lot less now in Dota. So it does make sense. It does make sense that a hero like a Viper would be good. Of course, they ban it out because of the Timber Saw, but
Dire team ban.
Just thinking about the hero in normal circumstances, the CK will get removed. The heroes of cybercats currently not really that great with armor. They would probably be smacked down by the CK quite a lot. One hero that whose win rate has jumped significantly across all MMRs is PL. Would be cool to see it. Violent and Alberca, I know both of these guys are PL players, but Alberca seems to be a Muerta. Let's see, are they going to be going for a Wisp? Maybe they play a different Muerta this time around. Maybe it's a mid lane one with an E-Blade or something along those lines. Wouldn't surprise me.
10 seconds remaining.
The hero is very, very flexible.
5 seconds remaining.
I cannot even come to a conclusion which hero would they want. I don't think that predicting heroes is something easy to do nowadays. Or now, it's gonna be a little bit easier in a couple of days or so. The Phoenix does come through. He's a universal hero right now, if I'm not mistaken. Let me check that one, but yeah, I'm pretty sure that I'm right. Phoenix. Yep, universal hero. So the only difference between them is they kind of took away some of their stats gain, and they put it so that every point of every stat gives you a 0.6 in terms of your damage. That's it. That's the only thing that has changed for universal heroes. That's the only thing. I was going through them, and those stats might hurt them in the long run. I don't know. For Phoenix, I think it's kind of an issue because this hero doesn't care about right click, right? Some of the heroes that might be good in right clicking, that's fine because they could have a lot of right click damage. If you go for an item like a Skadi, you're gonna be getting significantly more than you used to, like almost double. But but you know, in terms of other stats, you're gonna be weaker. So I don't know what to think about it, really. The change will need some time for us to really get used to it.
Dire team ban.
Hopefully it's cool. Oh, Chen is also a universal hero. Okay. Ooh, Axe comes out. Axe has gotten some changes. Definitely. So of course duration decrease on his call. That's to be expected. He has counter helix now. You need to hit him 7, 6, 5, 4 times depending on the levels of the spell, and then he spins. The damage has been rescaled. Slightly stronger level 1, slightly weaker level 4. Really, no big differences there. If you get a shard, then the cooldown is 0. So let's say if you get a shard, you call like the Broodmother Spiderlings. There's gonna be a lot of spinning, right?
10 seconds
remaining. Oh, that's a big one. So we'll see. We'll see. The Vanguard is definitely a popular item right now. So there's gonna be another Sand King. That Aghanim Scepter seems to be something that people really want to get. The Snapfar, I'm doubting this is gonna be a anything other than a Hellscream Snapfar. For sure, given that it's gonna be a Malrine Timber Saw. So actually, Phoenix being a universal hero is quite solid. So which stat does the Timber Saw Whirling Death take if somebody is a universal hero? Wait, let me check that. Did they? Okay, so Whirling Death makes universal heroes lose 5% of each attribute. Okay, so it's not 10%, but 5% of each. Okay, so universal heroes are still not as much as strength heroes, but still
10 seconds
you
remaining.
can consider them vulnerable to the Whirling Death in terms of dying.
5 seconds remaining.
Okay. Makes sense. So Clockwork is a universal hero as well. So 2 universal heroes, 1 strength hero, 1 intelligence hero for them. And on the other side, Snapfar is a universal hero, a Sand King is a universal hero, PL comes out, that's an agility hero, of course. So 3 universal heroes on Nemiga. Oh, actually 4. The Timber is now a universal hero as well. Everybody's a universal hero. What the hell? PL, of course, not really. It's still gonna be an agility, as I mentioned. You picked up a PL into a axe. Okay. Ballsy move. Oh, there's gonna be Zeus. Are we gonna be seeing a right-click Zeus with the shard, guys? That would actually be so awesome. I doubt, but it would be cool. Zeus gains bonus attack range, and his attacks create arc lightnings and deal a percentage of its damage. Let's go. Let's go. That would be so awesome. If we see a right-click Zeus. Chira is going to be playing him. Let's go, Chira. It is a good hero versus a PL for sure. Right-click or no right-click. His arc lightning is something that the PL doesn't like to deal with. Do I think that cybercats will win this one? No, but I love their draft. I really do. I think they have everything they need to deal with the PL. I think they have everything they need to deal with the Timber. Of course, the other one's fine as well, but
5 seconds remaining.
Nemiga, in my mind, they're still a better team. I'm also looking forward to seeing Violent making the new Diffusal Blade. That would be a big one for sure. If he does get it. But we'll see how fast he'll be getting that one. You can actually purge things off yourself. What's it called? It's called a disperser. Let's find out if that's something that Violet is going to be wanting to get early on. I doubt it. I think Yasha, Diffusal, Heart, Shard, then maybe you finish it off. But it's actually a good thing. I don't think in terms of rushing it, but having a way to upgrade your Diffusal in the later portions of the game is actually quite beneficial for the teams. It's an interesting one. Cybercats, they have some vision heroes. They have jump, they have damage, they have late game. They are lacking a little bit in tower push early on, but later on, Muerta is actually pretty good at pushing towers. So I'm liking their draft. I mean, in the previous game, it was shown that Nemiga were a class above, but it's we still cannot write them off. But before we get ourselves in game number 2 and see who's going to be winning this one, we're going to have a word from our sponsors over at EGB.
Bets on esports, bets on streamers, impressive bonus system, welcome bonus up to $600, cashback, artifacts, regular promotions, daily giveaways. Try yourself as a bookmaker. Great lines. EGB.com, more than just a bookmaker.
God, unlucky, I guess.
And I told you it's gonna be a short word from our sponsors, guys, but it needed to be because Cybercats, they're going for a smoke. They're gonna be finding a PL. Violent isn't the easiest guy to kill. He's not even gonna be able to get the Watcher, gets himself to the low ground, will be fine, and this Watcher will be taken by Cybercats. Does send his illusions to die. But other than 5 gold, Alberca isn't gonna be getting much more than it, and well, the Phoenix lays an egg. That's pretty lame.
30 seconds to battle.
So, starting items. No surprises there. Some blood grenades. PK Focus. Double Ring of Protection. Classic Centaur startup. Only now it's with an axe. I think you go Vanguard, Boots, Blink. Looking at the odds from EGB, again Nemiga, heavily favored. Malrine, I don't know if this guy has lost with the Thunder Saw ever in Division 2. Ooh, nice usage there of the dead shot from Alberca. Secures himself a rune, and it is going to make it be a 2-for-2. It would have been a 3-for-1. Or a good chance of it being if he didn't use that dead shot as well as he did. Just V and So Bad. Engaging in an epic battle between themselves. He wants to unblock that camp, and not gonna be happening. Just V, he's gonna be the one that takes away the sentry, so the camp remains blocked, and So Bad he's not gonna be able to get the creeps. Malvine. And for Shira. Shira is gonna be okay for now. Farming quite well for himself. Not to be expected. You aren't really gonna stop this use from farming. We'll see how well Malrine can try to do here. Nice jump from Shira there. Use the heavily jump to reduce the attack speed of the enemy, and then deny the range creep. And Malrine already used his Whirling Death. I don't think he's gonna be doing it again. It always surprises me just how composed Malrine looks. Gaga Bruga.
Oh my god. Unlucky, I guess.
Okay, they seem to be friends. Okay, he says mute Phoenix. Yeah, him and Jess V are definitely nice. Nice buddies. But yeah, anyways, Malrine, every time I look at him playing, he is literally entering the game, like through his monitor. You can see how focused his eyes are. So it's always nice to see when someone is so committed to what he's doing. Look at Jess V. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna look left, I'm gonna look right, I don't really care, it's pause. I'm just kidding, of course, we cannot read the focus level of the players, but we can assume, and that's what we're here for. To assume what's going on.
Oh my god. Unlucky, I guess.
Why, thank you.
But for now, we are gonna be waiting for DK Focus to come back. Lanes. Let's look at the lanes here. Lanes for Nemiga aren't gonna be super strong, and this team has been pretty bad at comebacks, I have to say. That's why Division 1 went so bad for them. They're a pretty snowball-oriented team. Even now with the Violent instead of Kiritich, not much has changed. Violent might be a little more of a late-game carry than Kiritich was, just slightly more of a late-game guy, but I mean, they weren't really tested here in Division 2. It's hard to say how much has actually changed. Either way, though, lanes should be good for cybercats. On paper, they should be able to win this game. I'm hoping they do, because a decider is something nice. Not something that Nemiga were forced into too much in this tournament so far. Only No Sorry and Team Sexy took games off of them. No Sorry, though. You know, Team Sexy, I can understand it, but No Sorry, I've been having a pretty bad time. They have only one more game to play against Team Sexy that we mentioned. And if they lose, well, they could be out. Cybercats on the other side, they are going to be playing against the ULA Kumni Hao. So they would be needing to win that one if they lose this one, if they want to stay in. Or if both No Sorry and Cybercats lose everything, then they're going to be fighting for the last slot here in Division 2, and one of them is going to be taken out. We're probably going to have some tiebreakers. In Division 1, we didn't. But here in Division 2, I think we're definitely going to have some. Still waiting on DK Focus. Last time it was Chira. Vazia. Vazia is constantly hydrating himself. See, this is a new bottle. This is a new bottle of water. And that's pretty big. Hopefully there's not going to be any unplanned bathroom breaks because we know that admins do not allow them. And DK Focus is back. Okay. So that makes it a little bit less possible to happen.
Це база, це фундамент, це ґрунт.
Why, thank you.
See if we're gonna be getting a thumbs up from cybercats. DK Focus, he is ready. He is ready to continue fighting, and that's exactly what we are gonna be seeing, a continuation of the fight here. Going towards the bottom lane, Force Majeure, Burka, Vazia versus Hellscream. Kill potential, I'd say, on both sides. A little bit more kill potential on Nemiga, but overall, cybercats should be stronger in the lane in terms of farming. Though you don't really have great heroes to punish the Sand King, I guess, so that would make that Sand King lane actually pretty solid. This top lane, I really think DK Focus should have a pretty easy time. Especially once he gets a Vanguard. It shouldn't take too long. You're an axe. Should be able to get towards it pretty soon. He's gonna get the battle hunger on so bad. Still, this is a Chen. Close to his tower. He has the headdress, so his overtime damage isn't really gonna be doing all that much. In terms of CS, everybody's doing relatively okay for themselves. No one dropping behind. Vazia, as expected, for a Sand King, he's the one doing the worst. But a couple of more CS here and there, and he'll be back on track. So that's fine. Force Majeure, going for a pull. It is going to be successful. A little bit weird now how the pulls are coming through, but actually pulling against the Sand King seems to not have worked out too well. They'll get the Burrow Strike on the Force Majeure, and well, he can't do much any longer. So both Hellscream and Vazia will get themselves away. Let's see how far. Not too far. He's gonna use the cogs now inside of those. Vazia tries to go through all of the cogs, get some nice gold going his way, and will continue farming. As of course the lane got pulled back somewhere else. There by Labrica. Behind his tier 1. On top lane, they were making an attempt on so bad, but now how the tables have turned, and Zap, nah, he's not gonna have it. Another one, but now he will have it. So DK Focus will be the one who's gonna be taking a lot of damage. Actually, the penitence onto the tower, those tower shots, they hurt, and DK Focus, he was left all alone and he dies. Being close to the tower with a possible penitence going onto you, that's a problem. People that don't know, penitence increases the attack speed. That is that people have when attacking you, and it does work on towers. So bonus attack speed 25 for a tower. 1-2 more hits. There's the first blood. He's gonna be going towards the Chen. Hellscream got inside of the cogs. The battery assault will stop, so that means that Hellscream will live. Does have the fairy fire, so even with the blood grenade shouldn't be enough. First, it's gonna be I think the Lotus there, and then he'll lose the salve as well. Fairy fire will stay intact still. Vazia, more and more levels. Once you're level 4 on the Sand King, that is when you really become an issue. And he already has the Ring of Health. So the Sand King is having a good time. Mid lane, Malrine doing his thing, diving. This is what he does with the Timber Saw. He just constantly dives. Chira gets his arcane boots, meaning that on level 6 he's probably gonna be having mana for his ulti, which is very important if you want to kill Malrine, or more importantly, assist the side lanes.
Caught in the crossfire.
Force Majeure is gonna be catching 2 of them inside of the cogs. The calling will be there, and Vazia probably doesn't want to get out of this one, doesn't want to get silenced or take any extra damage, and well, the calling will expire. So that's gonna be it for Vazia. He lives easily. If you're in the middle of it, they're completely fine. It's just bad if you're on the edge of it. The damage output is actually quite high. Axe is dropping low on the top lane, but DK Focus seems to be living. Oh no, in the end he does get down. Ulti from the Zeus doesn't kill the Grandma. The Grandma is still alive. Hellscream, he lives. Barely, but does live in the end. Malrine dropping low. Chira doesn't have that much mana to finish him off, and Malrine will be okay. But DK Focus dying twice, that's a bit of an issue. Alex should have had a solid lane there versus a Chen, versus a PL. Well, not so much. 30-14 on the PL. 14 denies. That's quite a lot. Malrine pushed back. Force majeure. You have to be careful. And Malrine will get the regen here. No way you kill him. So we'll be able to heal back up to full both HP and mana. Continue to lane however he wants. So DX finally has his Vanguard. Vazia is getting closer to his as well. Both of the offlaners are going to be significantly tankier in the near future. We'll see DK Focus if this Vanguard is enough for him to live. So bad, he's farming the jungle. Violent, he's being annoyed. He just removes all of those spells there. And he does have the ice armor on himself. He's going to get called. Violent doesn't want to fight all that much with the double counter helixes. Violent takes some damage, but he does have enough HP really to live through it quite easily.
Tower is under attack.
So bad. Going for a mech. He's gonna have it fairly soon. Sending his creep to the base. Nice. Bringing all of his creeps in. There's gonna be a call onto So Bad. A lot of damage being done to him. So Bad, you have to be careful. DK Focus just wants to spin. He's not attacking him. Now he will right click him and goes into the jungle. He's a little bit too tanky for them to be able to do anything to him. While you think about going in, those counter helixes not to be underestimated. DK Focus will be fine. In the end, he cannot farm the creep camp. It is gonna be the Chen that finishes him off.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Vazia. His Vanguard does have money for it, but he decides to go straight into the blink. I get it. He feels like he's not gonna be dying in this lane. Might just be right. One of his camps got blocked, but another one is pretty close to it, so now I have that other camp that is on the low ground as well. Malrine, Kane Boots is there. Rune this time around for Chira. It is gonna be a illusion rune. So what was used? Illusion and regen. Now the runes cannot repeat themselves, right? The whole round of them has to go through, right? And then they will start repeating. So it needs to go haste, DD, shield rune, arcane rune, invis, and then there's gonna be the those repeating yet again. Chira coming from the side. Spotted. Malrine coming as well, but he's a little bit too fast for this use. And Malrine going forward. DK Focus going for a TP out. They have nothing to stun him with. And oh, that's a very long TP. DK Focus. They let him live. They thought he was out, but somebody TP'd to the tower as well. And DK Focus, he almost paid with his life because of it. That was pretty scary for DK Focus. In the end, he lives. But he's gonna have to go to the jungle either way.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
So the Sand King did finish off the Vanguard. And he's gonna go for a soul ring, so he's not rushing in on the blink. But cybercats this time around, two of their cores are topping the network chart. Their Axe is suffering. Their supports are behind the Chen. But their cores are having a really good time, especially Alberca again. Speaking of, completely free yet again to do whatever he wants. So, Violent is going for the Fusel Blade. Okay. Alberca, Mjolnir, gonna be the item of choice once more. They maxed out the Gunslinger, so his damage output is gonna be quite high. The farming potential of cybercats is gonna be higher than the farming potential of Nemiga if you don't count the Chen. Vazia taking some damage, he's standing his ground, he wants these creeps to go his way, he's gonna get the stun off, and Force Majeure is looking very much dead. Vazia is surviving, Jira has to get to the low ground, but guess what, Malrine can follow. Doesn't have that much mana on this Timber, but he's gonna be going for it, he needs to wait for a cookie, dead shot gonna be used, and there's another shot, the guns of Hellscream, a little bit bigger, my friend, in Jira. The calling will be protecting him, so those ghosts, they're gonna be keeping Nemiga away. Nemiga got the 3rd kill. Cybercats still don't get themselves on the board 11 minutes in. They might be able to do so now. Hellscream is being chased down. They still have the Zeus ulti. Nah. Problems there. So the Lotus is on the axe. He does have the heal there if you need it. He's gonna get the call onto Violent. You have to be careful of the Zeus ulti. He can kill you. Zeus ulti. The dunk from the axe. You're dead. SV level 5. No more book, my friend. So you're gonna have to do it the old-fashioned way. The wisdom runes have already been picked up. And now finally the tokens are gonna be found. Clockwork, he wants the shovel. Cobbled is no longer gonna be annoying us. Oh, the cookie, is that gonna be connecting? No, but still doesn't mean that Shira lives. Well, unfortunately, probably not. He's looking very much dead. The god of lightning and thunder is being dove, and he will ultimately die. Jesvi comes over. I don't think he can kill Malrine, but some help is coming from the side. Force Majeure. Oh, Malrine, who says, yes, I did want a bonus. Thank you for asking, Jesvi, and he's gonna be taking him down, and Force Majeure could be a next one as well. He is asking him, let's fight. Malrine turns around. Yes, the triple kill is there. Don't get close to the trees. And this is what happens when you give Timbersaw to Malrine. He just destroys you all on his own. You can bring all of the supports in the world. It will not matter. The Timbersaw will come out ahead, crushing the Zeus and then his supports as well. Zvazia continues to farm. He has all of his small items, and now the Blink Dagger is the next on the menu. DK Focus, he's gonna have the Blink fairly soon as well, so both of the offlaners kind of doing the same. Of course, the Sand King has a little bit more in terms of those small items. Man, this smells from it. You farm really fast with it. I just allowed you guys to
Radiant's top tower is under
hear that chat wheel from Malrine, and yeah, that's what you should do. When you see a Malrine Timbersaw, you should run. I'm not gonna do the whole thing. Just kidding. Run. Unless you want to die, which considering with their last course of action from Cybercats, I'm gonna assume that's the case. 14 minutes in, they haven't gotten a single kill. Alberca is still farming like a madman on Muerta. When will they get a kill? Come on, Cybercats, you cannot stay on 0. Oh, Wisdom Rune. Oh, nicely done by Jesvi. He got his book. It doesn't matter. He cannot buy it any longer, but he can steal the enemy's experience. Yeah, they didn't expect him to come over, but he did. Very nicely done there by the Phoenix DP'd back to the base. Still not level 6, though. Okay, he is. He just skilled it up.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Level 10 on the PL. He did go for the defusal, so his farming speed is really low. Though, to be honest, he is doing really well in terms of farm. You know, keeping up with Muerta. A smoke towards the mid lane. Jesvi is going to be a solid pick-off if they can get it. There's the stun. Here comes Malrine, and yeah, that's a little bit too much damage. He couldn't even die away. Using the egg there. No, you don't want to do it. And you really didn't expect that much damage to come through, especially with the stuns being as low as they are now. 1.8 seconds on the Burrow Strike, that's max level, and yeah, he did manage to max out his. Ulti from the Sand King going here onto the Zeus. The epicenter doing a lot of damage, and Violent wants to come over. There he is. A couple of more hits, and that's gonna be the kill. Chira gets taken down. Nemiga get themselves another one, 8-0. And cybercats, the only thing they can do is run away. They've also lost the mid lane tower, and this is shaping up to be a disaster, a catastrophe for cybercats. Nemiga, again, they're just destroying them. They're outplaying them all the way. Every single lane, single part of the map, everything is theirs. What? Okay, that's a bug.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
The watcher just disappeared. I guess it went under, but it should not disappear off the map. Check, is it only my feed? No, it literally disappeared. That should not happen. That's a bug. A visual bug, I guess. Never mind.
Bottom tower is under attack.
Alberca with a haste is like, we're gonna get a kill, boys, now. I have 2 guns. Lock and loaded. Well, yeah. Continuing to destroy all of the creeps, I guess. Kill what you can, who you can. I'll scream. Here, and Nemiga are bringing in a lot of heroes. Malrine is in the vicinity as well, and Mazia does get close. Malrine, there goes on Force Majeure, who's now gonna die. Hurricane pulls him in. Alberca, at least he kills the tower, but now with the Mortimer Skissers, he's gonna be destroyed. What? The Axe died as well. He wasn't even seen, and the Phoenix wants to run Jesvi, doing his best to live. It is a wipe. Cybercats, I wouldn't be surprised if they just call it here. 13-0. That's a nasty number. It's not Friday, guys, but this is pretty catastrophic for cybercats. 17 minutes in, they have 0 kills. They have 0. Okay, they took a tower. Just kidding. They have a tower taken. They're 10k gold behind, and Timbersaw has an Aghanim Scepter. Okay, wait. What does that do now? We need to understand what the axe of the Timber does. So reactive armor can now be activated to get max stacks and 200 damage barrier. Okay. Grants Timbersaw 100 plus 75 barrier amount per second for each enemy hero within 600 radius of Timbersaw up to a maximum of 800. After 8 seconds, Timbersaw deals damage to every hero with to 200 plus his remaining barrier amount. Okay, so you activate your reactive armor, it creates a barrier, it gathers damage on the amount of heroes that you've been close to, and then it releases it in a 600 radius. That the more heroes there were and the more of your barrier that survived, the more damage it does. Okay, now there's the how much damage exactly does it do? Sure, I've seen this. I've played against Timbersaw yesterday, but I thought it was only the barrier. I guess we always did manage to take it down before it exploded.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Okay, so no more double chakram for Malrine. But still, means very hard to kill. Sand King does have a shard. His shard is the same as it used to be. Yep. So he moves 700 units. There's a pulse. Just like from your ulti. And guys, just to remind you, there you can see it on the edge of your screen. You have a QR code. You scan it, you get up to a $600 bonus if you are new on the EGB website. So feel free to scan that code and have a little bit more fun while watching Dota here on the Eastern European DPC. So, you know, some people would say, how can it get more fun than this? We have new patch. Well, you know, that's why we're here. That's why we have our sponsors. Make it a little bit more interesting. Nemiga, they buy a gem. They don't want to give up their lead whatsoever. Clockwork wants the Aghanims, Force Majeure. It's gonna be farming as much as you can. This is what the new map does give you. Chances, Force Majeure. Chances to die more, I guess. Maybe kill that creep. Big one. Let's go, Force Majeure. Well played. Should be able to kill the small ones now. No, he just tagged them.
Radiant's middle tower.
Not sure that was intentional. Was that intentional? So creeps now in these parts of the map, they have some slight buffs. They really aren't nothing significant, but the creeps are somewhat stronger than they used to be. Oh, Foreman here.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Some movement speed for his teammates.
Radiant's middle
Hurricane,
tower
chain
has
lightning, so bad. Doesn't care, just getting whatever he wants. Vazia, he has found the clockwork and will be finishing him off. So Vazia does get that nice kill going his way. And the poor clockwork, he was just trying to farm. Like, I don't know what your problem is, Vazia. And the Tormentor, again, they're gonna be stealing it. Violent. He's a PL, having those extra illusions. Definitely gonna be taking away that damage being dealt. The illusion heroes are the best at dealing with Tormentors. Who got the shard? So it was the Timber. So he's gonna have a flamethrower right now. That one wasn't changed. Phoenix going over the hill. Oh, but he came back. He didn't have a TP. You need to have a TP, my friend, for that to work. And who's gonna be killing him? Isn't gonna be the neutrals. Nope. Neutrals are not gonna have more kills than cybercats and Nemiga. They're gonna be the ones that are gonna be protecting the pride of cybercats. You have 0 kills. We're at least gonna make sure that the neutrals stay at 0 as well. There's some lotuses here at the well. Alberca in a smoke. Violent. Can they kill him? They have to. They have to now. It's now or never. He's gonna be pulling those lotuses. Violent. He's still alive. He hasn't been touched. Gonna go for the Mantle Diffusal. Now going for a heart. Already has a Reaver. Yeah, he has an Aegis. You know, that can change things. Alberca farming in the enemy jungle there.
Under attack.
That's Dire Ancients. Alberca TP out. Malrine doesn't have enough damage.
Radiant's bottom tower is
Shield
under
is
attack.
gonna be popping in 2.5 seconds. Will be fine. That's Shard in the Aghanim's. Shard on 4 heroes of Nemiga. Only the PL is missing one, and well, that's what the Tormentor is for, so he can get it there himself
Radiant's
if he
bottom
wants it.
tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
If you guys haven't played Dota 1 or start of Dota 2, the Shards, the PL, is now what his second spell used to be. You go in Wiz and you leave an illusion behind. It's just your ulti that you can use. Get an active part to it as well. Alberca is getting out of his base. Vazia thinking about setting up something here, but he's all alone, so I don't think you can kill him though. Let's see. Alberca dropping low. Is losing HP. The dead shot will not connect. Vazia thinking about going in. The Aegis did expire and Alberca will live. The scan was used. There's another stun. Ulti from the Zeus. Now they know. There's some help. Is this finally gonna be a kill? Vazia dropping low. They want to kill him. The hand of God is there, and the dunk! The first kill for cybercats in this game. There's gonna be an egg being used right now. Alberca gonna be taking out so many PLs, and in the end he gets himself away. The call from Max just in time. He did lose all of his mana, so DK Focus, he will have to pay for his sins, but they got themselves on the board. Jess V. Now let's see, this is gonna be burnt out. What's with that damage? That's the Aghanim Scepter coming into play, and Force Majeure dies in his own triangle as well. So 1-20, but cybercats, they do get themselves a kill. Probably not too much to celebrate, guys, but when you don't do it for 24 minutes, sorry, you really should be satisfied with getting anything.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Alberca. He does do a solid amount of damage, but these are mostly farming items for him. Until you get like a crit, you don't really destroy everybody. Shira. He has an Octarine core. He has a Kaya. It will go for a smoke. So, cybercats, where do you go? What do you do? This is one of those smokes that if you lose a lot of your heroes, you might just call GG. But they're not getting close to any big number of heroes. They're around the mid lane. Nemiga are pretty much dispersed. Bazia is the closest one to possibly dying there. Okay, now it's gonna be Violent as well, but cybercats, they've given up for now, and actually Violent is gonna be going in there. Oh, nice break of the TP is coming off from Force Majeure. He sacrificed himself and actually even lived hiding behind the tree. Now the Timber is gonna be hating trees even more, but as that is happening, Violent, there's a gazillion of him, and he just killed the Axe. Axe, who should be considered the PL counter when you have 8,000 net worth. Well, you know, you're not countering anything, are you? After his blade mail, he hasn't really had any item progression, and compared to the other heroes, just the heroes in Nemiga is just not that strong. Both of the sports will take him over fairly soon. The Chen already has, and well, Snapfire only 1,000 gold away. Hook shot to the Snapfire. The calling is there. Hellscream will try to get out. Not gonna be happening, and Jira gets the kill there with the ulti. Thunder God's Wrath lands them another one. They needed 24 minutes for one, but only 2 for a second kill. Cybercats showing signs of life. Of course, they have no outer towers. They're 20k gold behind. They're 99% have lost this game already, but they will try to fight until the very end. They will go for a smoke. 4 of their heroes inside of it. Vazia, think about going for somebody. They still don't know that he is here and will miss him. Violent, not really the greatest of heroes to go for. Gem is on cybercats. They take it from the Snapfire. Vazia gonna get called. A lot of damage being done to him. The dead shot is there. Vazia pops the BKB. Won't change a damn thing. Malrine goes in. Let's see just how much damage he can do. They're trying to TP away. Alberca will be able to do it. The egg, will it drop? Yes, it will. So they bring down the 2 supports. They lose Vazia for it. That just means that cybercats, they got themselves another one. 3-23 now. They're showing they can get some kills. That's big. Something they weren't able to do. But the Nemiga are a little bit mad right now, so they're coming forward. DK Focus comes in with the call. Is definitely going to be going down here, even with the blade mail. Actually, Mortimer's Kisses, they're not going for DK Focus. They thought he was dead already, and because of it, he will survive. Hellscream, he wanted Shira. Makes sense. I don't know. If Snapfire, you have this big ass axe, right? Buff dude. Not too smart though. And then you have this Zeus. I mean, he has some muscles as well, but compared to an axe, he's scrawny. I guess he likes gods more so than just brutes. On the Snapfire, so kisses. All of them go towards the Zeus, which he also evaded quite nicely. Jira. Yeah, well, he has been found. Surrounded by 3 heroes. He will not be going anywhere. Heavenly Jump wasn't there, and this time around they'll get the kill. As Hellscream, he does finish him off. They got their gem back on Nemiga when they killed 2 supports, and now straight into the pit. Violent is going to be doing it all on his own. He has an Orchid. He wants the full blood during there. No shard just yet on the PL. Aghanim Scepter now bounces twice on the Spirit Lance. That's a lot of movement slow. Bonus illusion damage 40%. That's quite a lot. Force Majeure was trying to find an angle. It's a little bit harder, I think, now with the clockwork to steal the Aegis, because you don't have 360 around the pit, right? Your angles have been reduced significantly. The Aegis onto the PL. Who has the cheese? It is going to be a Timbersaw. They will go for the Sand King. Sand King in a little bit of trouble as the BKB will never get a chance to use it. He's dead. Does have a buyback and a TP to come back in. And Malrine with the 2 bots coming in. Force Majeure very much dead. Violence secures it and they want more. Jesvi does have a dive away, but they will chase him until the ends of the earth, until they take him down, and Malrine will cut his wings and put him down from the sky. 2 supports that they do kill the the Sand King yet again. They're trying to bully him. But look at the supports
Radiant's top tower.
on Nemiga. They don't need their Sand King because their supports, they're more farmed than your offlaner. We have 5 cores on our side, but the biggest one, Malrine, going forward. Look at how him and Violent are overtaking the base. Alberka is running away. It's gonna go into his ulti and actually doing a lot of damage to Malrine, who is dropping low. He's dying. Malrine, is he? Yeah, in the end, he will get zapped by the Zeus, who bought back and will finally get the kill, but Violent is going forward once Force Majeure dead. He still has the Aegis. He's probably gonna be losing it here fairly soon. Violent uses the Manta, is still alive, and he will survive as So Bad is playing objective gaming. Nemiga, they will have their Sand King back in no time. Will be able to join the fray. Violent healing back up quite a lot with the heart, and Chira, he's being annoying, but there's nothing he can do. Vazia comes in, has the ulti, it will be stopped there. Nice hook shot, but they will bring back Chira. They pull him back with the Hurricane and Hellscream. He just destroys the egg in a second. Has the blink, has the little shredder, has the attack speed necessary to do it. This should be it for this game. Nemiga with a 6-0. They're most definitely going to be going into Division 1 yet again. Probably undefeated, but who knows, maybe they do lose
Has been killed.
a series. Who's gonna be their last opponent on Nemiga? It is gonna be Moneymakers. I guess they do have what it takes to win, but probably Nemiga, from how they've been playing, that's not gonna be happening. PL Bloodthorn, it's a bit different right now. You don't crit, but it does more damage when it pops. He's gonna start shooting. He dodges the call. Violent. He knew you were coming. DK Focus gonna be feeling very, very bad about that one. The tier 4 will drop as well. Cybercats are doing their best. They just want to stay in this game. They want to stay in this series. Probably gonna be happening. Malrine, he did buy back. He has the Aghanim there. Does use the reactive armor, and the stun from the Sand King finally is gonna be going in, not the one being caught in a call. And finally they'll call GG. Cybercast, nothing more to give in this game. They don't even have their lives any longer. All 5 of their heroes are dead. The Zeus will come back to life, but the throne will fall without him even getting a single spell off. And Nemiga, if the first game was a stomp, then this one, we don't really have a name for it, but utter destruction of Cybercats from start to finish would be a good way to describe what happened here in game number 2, or pretty much in the entire series. If this was the previous patch and the strength of these teams were the same, I'm guessing this would be an under an hour series, but of course, new map, a little bit bigger, games currently longer until people get used to it. We'll see how it looks later on. But speaking of looks, Nemiga looks solid, while Cybercats, they look pretty much lost. So with this kind of performances, getting eliminated, not impossible, but of course they did win 2 of their series already. I'm pretty certain that No Sorry isn't gonna be winning against Team Sexy, but they do have a shot. So most likely Cybercats are gonna be fighting for their spot in Division 2. And that is kind of weird to say, because Cybercats have been a staple part of Division 2 here in Eastern Europe for a very long time. Guys, unfortunately, we're gonna have a long break. It is what it is. Usually what happens when Nemiga are playing, if they're not the ones that are ending the day, they make us wait, because they crush their opponents pretty fast, and exactly what happened here. So in around 15 minutes, 50, sorry, not 15, 50, we're going to be back with the second and the last series of the day. Navi Jr. and ULA Kumni Hao awaits us, so be sure to be here for more Dota. See you then.